Heavenly Patrol. Appointment of the Destined One.
This is the Celestial Stables. Wasn't I just in the orchard?
The new master of the stables.
Master of the stables? You mean me?
Sweep up all the horse manure by day's end. If anything happens to the Pegasus, you'll answer for it.
Pegasus! Master of the stables. Could it be I transmigrated? And I'm in the heavens? When others transmigrate, they're all big shots, and here I am, just a master of the stables. Gotta say, as expected of a Pegasus raised on spirit grass, this horse manure doesn't stink at all. I actually came back. And I can bring things back. I should have brought something good. What's the point of bringing horse manure? At least it's Pegasus manure. Might as well use it as fertilizer. Who knows? Maybe it'll have an unexpected effect. What the heck? The effect of this Pegasus manure is actually incredible. It can instantly bring these peaches back to life. I've got to get more next time and bring back some Pegasus manure. Now the orchard is saved. Then Bella and I can move the wedding up. I've got to tell her the good news right away.
Ethan, just back from the orchard? These are this year's peaches from your farm.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Miller. Try this year's peaches from our farm.
Hey, these peaches are really good. Thin-skinned and juicy. Perfectly sweet.
Of course. Well, you should see what fertilizer I used.
Yeah, they're really good. Looks like they'll fetch a good price this year.
Thanks, I hope so. Well, you two get some rest. I've got things to do, so I'll take off now.
Hey! My leg's healed.
Mrs. Miller, your hair.
This is a celestial peach.
What are you two doing?
Oh, you're not by any chance Bella's sweetie, are you?
Since you saw that, Ethan, let's break the engagement.
Bella? We just got engaged, but you went and got together with another man.
It's just an engagement, not a marriage. Besides, who says being engaged means I can't have a boyfriend?
I've been working from dawn to dusk just to save up money to marry you sooner. And this is how you treat me?
Ethan, that rotten orchard of yours, how much can it earn? I don't want Bella to marry into your family and end up stuck with your debts. Kevin's the operations director of Sinclair Fresh Group. He earns millions of dollars a year. Even if you worked for 8 lifetimes, you'd never earn even a fraction of that.
Dude. Being poor is practically a crime these days, you know? I suggest you do the smart thing and call off the engagement.
After all the years I supported her family, I never thought I'd raise such ungrateful snakes. Fine, the engagement money was $288,000. Give me the money back. We're done.
Engagement money? Dating you wasted so much of my time. That $280,000, consider it my emotional distress compensation.
Your youth counts as youth and mine doesn't?
Anyway, you gave me that money willingly. No way you're getting it back.
Bella, you need to explain the money situation.
Bella said you two called off the engagement. What happened?
Forget her. Oh, Mom and Dad. I have some good news for you. Dad, look at this.
What?
I saw our peaches myself the day before yesterday, dry and tiny. Tell me the truth, where'd you buy these?
Actually, I recently came across a post online about a miracle fertilizer recipe. Figured I'd try it as a last resort. So I tested it in our orchard. Never thought it'd actually work. Seeing is believing. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves.
Unbelievable, they really are from our family's peach trees. Our family is saved.
The heavens really are watching over us.
That saying is actually true.
Ethan, don't just stand there. Today, pick some and sell them at the market.
You got it!
Hey boss, how much for these peaches?
$8.50 a pound.
So expensive. Besides being a bit bigger, there's nothing special about them. Why so expensive?
Boss, can I taste one?
Boss, can I try one of these peaches?
You're from Sinclair Fresh Group, the heiress Chloe Sinclair?
Sinclair has the highest standards in the fresh food industry and the strictest product selection. Sinclair Fresh Group, if this Miss Sinclair could take a liking to our peaches, maybe we won't have to worry about selling them every year. No problem, let me cut it for you. Try it, you'll be satisfied.
Tastes great. Boss, give me £5.
Coming right up.
Miss, aren't these just regular peaches? We've got plenty at our supermarket.
You don't get it. These peaches are plump, tender, and juicy. Just one bite and I feel full of energy. They're nothing like the ordinary peaches in our store.
Let me throw in a few extra. If you like them, make sure to come back.
Then give me your contact info.
My name is Ethan.
Ethan.
Mom, enough.
Today, how did the peaches sell?
All sold out. We made over $2,000 in one day.
That's my boy, eat up.
Good thing I've got a side gig in the celestial realm.
Take it all away. This anorexia is pure torture.
Grandpa, at this rate, what's going to happen to your health?
What is this?
Grandpa, I grabbed these peaches on the way here. They taste amazing. You've got to try them.
So good.
Grandpa, slow down.
I don't know why, but once these peaches hit my stomach, I suddenly feel a greatly increased appetite.
I really chose the right peaches. Simon, help me contact Ethan. Go buy some more peaches.
Speaking of which, this basket is also from the royal stables. Perfect for hauling horse manure back. Let's head back to the royal stables. We made it through. Why are you still hitting me? I just thought about it. And we actually made it back. Eat up. Eat your fill so you can make me lots of manure. Since Pegasus manure is so good for fertilizing peaches, can we grow other crops too? That fast? This cucumber's so crisp and sweet and totally delicious. The Sinclair heiress? This late? What's she calling about? Miss Sinclair, it's so late. What is it?
About this batch of peaches of yours, Sinclair wants to buy them out, and as for the sales proceeds, we can split them 50-50. What do you think?
Since you've asked, Miss Sinclair, I can hardly refuse.
If you're free tomorrow, come by, Sinclair. We'll talk in person.
Okay, got it. It seems like something is different now.
La la la. The early worm gets the fresh veggies. Times have changed. Eat my fist.
No wonder it's the industry leader. Look at this building. So impressive. When will I ever buy a building like this?
Ethan.
What's he doing here?
Ethan, I know you can't get over me. Didn't expect you'd chase me all the way to the company.
Are you crazy? I'm here to take care of something. Why are you here?
My boyfriend is a senior executive at Sinclair. What's so weird about me working here? As for you, instead of staying in your rotten orchard, what are you doing here? Oh, I get it. You're here to apply for a job, right? Let me tell you, Sinclair isn't a place that nobody's like you can get into.
What I'm here for is none of your business.
Could it be... Ethan, I told you last time that I'm not returning the engagement money. If you make a scene, you'll regret it.
Well, thanks for the reminder. About the engagement money, if you don't return it, then see you in court.
Are you threatening me?
Just giving you a heads up. Move. I have real business to attend to.
Real business? You're just a farmer. What business could you possibly have at Sinclair?
I still have to discuss a partnership with Ms. Sinclair. No time for your nonsense.
Is Ethan here yet?
Miss, 10 minutes ago, Mr. Smith said he was already downstairs. Maybe something came up. I'll go downstairs and check.
Forget it. I'll go with you. Talk business. With that pathetic look of yours, you think you deserve to talk business with Ms. Sinclair?
I think this farmer is probably here to start trouble.
I don't have time for your nonsense. Move!
Trying to leave now that I've seen through you? Security. Throw him out.
What do you think you're doing? Let go of me. I'm here to talk to Ms. Sinclair about business.
Who gave you the nerve to disrespect my honored guest? Who gave you the nerve to disrespect my honored guest? What do you think you're doing?
Ms. Sinclair. First thing this morning, this farmer snuck into the company and insists he wants to talk to you about a partnership. I'll kick him out for you right away. Get him. Don't mess up Ms. Sinclair's business.
I said this gentleman is my honored guest. What? Director Kevin, are you hard of hearing?
Well...
Sorry, Ethan. Are you okay? This is a management failure at Sinclair. I'll make sure you get an explanation.
It's fine. Who would have thought that the moment I walked out, I'd get chased and bitten by a dog?
Publicly insulting a business partner and even trying to get physical. A business partner? How can Sinclair have employees like you?
Ms. Sinclair, this isn't entirely our fault. It's mainly this Mr. Smith, who reeks of poverty from a mile away. He looks like nothing but a peasant. I never thought someone like this would be worthy of partnering with Sinclair.
Exactly, Ms. Sinclair. The moment this farmer came in, our office environment was contaminated. Even the air reeks of dirt. We did this, all for the good of you and our colleagues.
Even now, you two are still spouting nonsense. Apologize to Mr. Smith right now.
What? And now we gotta apologize to this farmer?
He's obviously the one who deliberately kept quiet about why he came. Why the hell should we apologize to him?
Did I not make myself clear? Everyone, back me up. I kept saying it over and over just now. I came to talk business with Ms. Sinclair. Wasn't it these two who insisted on stopping me?
Exactly, that's so shameless.
Don't talk nonsense, that never happened.
I'll say it one more time. Apologize to Mr. Smith.
I'm sorry, Mr. Smith. I was so blind. Please be the bigger person and don't hold it against me.
Ethan, you want me to apologize in your dreams?
You think I want to watch you two put on an act? Got a problem? Suck it up.
Sinclair won't stand for such disrespectful employees. I'm officially informing you now that you're both fired.
What gives you the right?
Ethan, sorry you had to see that. Let's head upstairs to talk partnership details.
Ms. Sinclair, please give me one more chance. I promise it won't happen again.
Ethan, but I'm your fiancé. Quick, say something to Ms. Sinclair for me.
Fiancé?
Ex-fiancé. We've been over for a long time.
Wicked woman. You got me fired. And you call yourself that farmer's fiancé? How am I supposed to show my face?
How dare you hit me? I'm gonna kill you.
So Ethan, are you happy with the price?
$188 a pound. Miss Sinclair, are my eyes playing tricks on me?
Mr. Smith.
We had your peaches tested, and they're packed with dozens of health-boosting trace elements. Here's the test report.
Take a look. Eat these peaches regularly, and you'll not only look younger, you might even live longer. Ethan, I guarantee that once your peaches hit the shelves at Sinclair stores, they'll sell like hotcakes. At this price, honestly, it looks like I'm taking advantage of you.
Never thought peaches grown with Pegasus manure would work this well. This batch weighs over 1,000 pounds. At this price, I can sell this batch for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Pleasure doing business.
Pleasure doing business.
No wonder you're the Sinclair heiress. You don't even blink when you pay.
What are you looking at?
My lord, this little black box is a phone from the mortal realm. It's for communication.
No kidding. Like I wouldn't know what that is.
Then why are you asking me?
You've been doing well lately. Much better than the previous masters of the stables. Keep up the good work. Maybe you'll get a promotion later.
I can even get a promotion.
I was just craving some peaches this afternoon, and Sinclair just got them in. Good thing I came today.
How much?
Are these peaches made of gold? You're charging over $200 a pound? Why don't you just rob us?
Hello, ma'am. These are our new arrivals, Celestial Peaches. These aren't like any other peaches out there. These Celestial Peaches have beauty and anti-aging benefits.
One peach, and suddenly it's all beauty and anti-aging. So by that logic, are those $10,000 skincare products all worse than just eating your peaches?
Exactly.
This has to count as false advertising. Someone call the bureau.
Talk is cheap. Tell you what, why don't you all try one right here? See for yourselves the benefits of our Celestial Peaches.
Beauty and anti-aging, you're just making this up on the spot. Just because you named them Celestial, you actually think you're selling the Queen Mother's peaches.
Who wants to be the first to try?
Me. Me?
People actually buy that? That's just dumb as hell.
My face has been breaking out since puberty, over 10 years now. I've been to every hospital in the whole country. Didn't do a thing. No way I'm buying that this peach can keep my face clear. Oh my god, this is so good. I've never tasted peaches this good. Don't care if this peach has beauty benefits. The taste alone is worth every penny. One tiny bite and I felt light as a feather.
Look at her face.
What? It's actually true?
Just one bite of that peach and all my zits are gone. Boss, can I get another piece?
Sorry, but because we don't have many of these peaches, it's one sample per person, that's it. No need to rush, folks. Everyone gets one, okay?
This is incredible. Boss, give me 5 pounds too. Fine then, boss. 8 pounds of peaches.
Out of my way. I want to try it too.
Miss, in less than 3 days, the peaches we got from Mr. Smith, over 1,000 pounds of celestial peaches, are all sold out.
All sold out? Yes.
The beauty effects of the celestial peaches are just incredible. Now every store is out of stock. Every day, customers line up to ask, when will the new batch of celestial peaches arrive in stores?
Looks like I need to contact Ethan again. Grandpa, what brings you to the office today?
Chloe, the peach you brought back for me last time, we're out of it at home. Funny thing, if I don't eat that peach, I'm right back to not being able to eat.
Oh no, I forgot to save you more, Grandpa. Grandpa, I'll send someone to buy more right away. You go yourself.
If my phone hadn't broken last time, I really wouldn't have gotten a new one. I even got one for my lord. Even though I've got a bit of money now, I can't afford to keep spending like this. I still need to make good use of the Pegasus manure to make some real money. Miss Sinclair?
Ethan, I've got great news for you. Remember that contract we signed? That batch of peaches, it's completely sold out.
That fast? I really underestimated the Sinclair family's influence. Good thing I didn't miss out on this deal.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you about the latest batch of peaches. When can we pick them? Or could you pick some of them first?
It's possible, but we're running low on Pegasus manure. Good thing the peaches grow fast, so picking some early shouldn't be a problem.
You can pick some first, no problem.
Good. To be honest, my grandfather has anorexia, but as long as he eats your peaches, he can eat normally. He even has a greatly increased appetite. That's the main reason I decided to partner with you. Ethan, you're a real lifesaver for our family.
It's nothing. I never thought I'd be able to help.
Then send me the address, and I'll have Assistant Sutton bring people to load them.
Okay. No wonder. Never would have thought peaches grown with Pegasus manure could cure anorexia.
Mr. Smith, I'll head back now.
Leaving so soon? Why not stay for a simple meal before you go?
No thanks, Miss is still waiting for me.
Ethan, that Simon girl seems really nice.
Assistant Sutton is indeed very capable, and she's not bad looking either.
What I mean is, does Assistant Sutton have a boyfriend? Is there any chance you two...
Mom, stop overthinking stuff like that all day. Assistant Sutton and I aren't right for each other.
Ethan? So, the celestial peaches Sinclair sells actually come from your family's farm. Once I figure out how that rotten orchard made a comeback overnight then, I'd love to see if the rest of the village knows your peaches sold for a fortune. Will you still be able to live in peace?
These peaches really do look like celestial peaches. If I can't buy them anymore, what am I going to do about my illness?
Grandpa, stop worrying so much. I'm right here. That's never going to happen.
That's true. After all, my granddaughter is so capable.
Is that for real?
Cousin, would I ever lie to you? Cousin, everyone saw what the Smith's orchard was like back then. All the peaches were shriveled up and diseased. But now it's completely turned around. They're now the exclusive supplier for Sinclair Fresh Group. $210 a pound. Half the people in our village grow peaches. He gets to sell to Sinclair. Why can't we?
Good point. Tomorrow I'll round up the boys, pay the Smiths a visit, and have a little talk with Ethan.
When people eat stuff grown with Pegasus manure, the effects are so obvious. What about animals? Leo, what do you guys think you're doing? Barging into my home? Ethan, we all came here today just to pick your brain. How did you get your family's shriveled fruit sold to Sinclair?
Yeah, exactly.
Sinclair, why are they buying my fruit? How would I know? Go ask the people at Sinclair.
Ethan, we're all neighbors here. You've gotten in with Sinclair and you're already making money. Just tell us your secret. What's the big deal?
Yeah, Ethan, you're a grown man. Don't be so selfish. Think about the village.
Me selfish? Weren't you the ones who used to laugh at our peaches when they wouldn't sell? I didn't say anything then.
That's different. You won't let us make money with you. That's just selfish.
If you don't tell us, I don't see how your family will survive in this village from now on. A single spit from each of us could drown your whole family. Just say it.
Ethan. After all this, why are you still pretending?
You really are like a bad penny.
Your mum's been telling the whole village that she has a great son who came up with some miracle fertilizer, and she talked it up like crazy. According to your mum, this miracle fertilizer literally overnight saved all your fruit.
My mom's old, she just makes stuff up, and you buy it?
I don't buy that. But my cousin and I went to your orchard and saw it for ourselves. It's exactly what your mum said.
Ethan, hand over your miracle fertilizer formula.
Looks like if I don't come clean today, they're not going anywhere. Then listen up, all of you. I actually transmigrated to the celestial realm. I fertilized my peach trees with Pegasus manure, so naturally, they're like this now.
Transmigrated to the celestial realm. I could also say I'm the demon lord reborn.
I think he's lost it. That's way too far-fetched.
Anyway, I've said my piece, believe it or not.
Ethan, you'd better come clean.
Get them all out of here! Now you're threatening me? I didn't raise you all for nothing. No way. I need to hurry up too. Eat more crops grown with Pegasus manure. And strengthen my body. If you dare come back, I'll knock you out with one punch each.
Boss Leo, are we really letting that punk go?
Yeah, Boss Leo. I feel like he's playing us. What Pegasus manure?
This kid's got a tight lip. I bet he used some strong chemicals. Too scared to admit it. So what do we do, Boss Leo? If he uses them, we'll use them too. I don't believe Sinclair only takes his produce.
Right, Boss Leo. We'll use some swelling agent or something. Can ours be any worse than his?
Have you fed the Pegasus today?
My lord, I've already fed it.
Good.
I saw you really liked this last time, so I got you a new one.
I don't take bribes.
Right. This is just something I'm asking you to hold for now.
By the way, from now on, you can pick any Pegasus you want so you can get around.
What? Pegasus, here I come!
Celestial peaches. We might be out of them for now. Okay. I'll definitely let you know once they're back in stock. All right, I'll hang up now. Even my middle school homeroom teacher called to place an order. Ethan probably has no idea how popular his peaches have become.
Ms. Sinclair, please take a look at our peaches.
Sorry, Sinclair's peach supply for this season has already been confirmed. Please look elsewhere.
Ms. Sinclair, My peaches are just like Ethan's, I promise.
You know Ethan?
Know him? I know him all too well. We grew up together, thick as thieves.
But this peach has no fruity smell. Did you really think I was some clueless heiress? The peach you're holding is nothing like Ethan's.
Guy Sand.
Come in. Assistant Sutton, what's the matter? Miss Chairman Sutton is here. Uncle, what brings you here?
Chloe, if I didn't come, I wonder when the Sinclair Celestial Peaches would ever come to me.
Oh, Uncle, I've been so busy lately, I forgot. I still have a few Celestial Peaches here. As your niece, I'm giving them all to you.
The Celestial Peach truly lives up to its name. Its looks, its smell, its taste. Every bite is celestial.
Glad you like it.
Chloe, do you happen to know who supplies these Celestial Peaches? I've got a business deal. I wonder if he'd be interested.
Uncle, are you saying you want the Sutton Hotel to sell Celestial Peaches too?
Right, Chloe. Think about it. If Celestial Peaches could be sold at the hotel, that'd be total domination over our rivals. They'd make great fruit platters and birthday gifts. It'd instantly become a Sutton signature.
But Uncle, the supply of Celestial Peaches is already stretched too thin at Sinclair, and now you're trying to take business from me too?
Chloe, just ask your friend for me. If he refuses, I'll drop it and never bring it up again.
All right, fine. Ethan, you busy?
Not really. I'm at the orchard. What's up?
I want to talk to you face to face. Got a minute?
I'll send you the address. We'll talk when we meet.
Okay.
Let's go, Uncle.
It's just about time to eat. Come in, have a seat.
Ethan, this is my uncle. His last name's Sutton.
Hi, Uncle.
Not bad, young man.
What, did I get it wrong?
Had no idea you were coming. Just whipped up a few dishes. Hope you don't mind.
Yeah, make yourselves at home. Treat this like your own home. If there's not enough food, I'll have my wife cook up some more.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, plenty.
Try my cooking.
This is so good. Better than what a lot of chefs make.
Well, if it's good, eat more.
This princess has probably never had farmhouse dishes, so of course she loves it.
Uncle, come try Mrs. Smith's cooking. Every bit as good as what your chefs cook. Uncle.
Oh my God, this is the best dish I've ever had.
Why do they look so impressed by everything? I hate rich people.
Are you saying you grew all these yourself?
Yeah, Uncle, why?
He's already calling you uncle. No wonder whenever I push him to marry, this kid gets all rebellious. Turns out he's got his eye on someone.
Ethan, what if I said from now on I want you to supply Sutton Hotel with Celestial Peaches and all kinds of vegetables? Would you be willing?
What? Uncle, that's not what you said before you came.
It's all because of Ethan. Their vegetables are just so delicious. Not a single vegetable has its true flavor masked by seasonings. Whenever I think about going back and never getting to eat such fresh, tender vegetables again, I feel awful all over.
Well, that's because I feed them every day with Pegasus manure. How could they not be delicious? Sorry, Uncle. I don't have the energy right now to grow that many vegetables. But I can spare some peaches to send to Sutton Hotel.
All right, that's already way better than I expected. With the Celestial Peaches, Sutton Hotel can move up a tier.
That's that Smith kid's new car. Whoa, that's classy.
Looks like this year the Smith's Peaches sold for a good price.
That's Ethan's new girlfriend. She's really gorgeous.
She looks loaded. He's gonna live the good life.
Ethan, don't blame me. And you had to go and cozy up to the Sinclairs. It's your own fault for clamming up when I asked for the fertilizer formula. It's one thing if everyone else can't sell theirs, but you had to go and sell yours at an astronomical price. Today, on behalf of the villagers, I'll pull out this thorn in our side. After tonight, the Sinclair Celestial Peaches will be gone. I wonder if that Ms. Sinclair will have the nerve to beg me to sell her the peaches.
Ethan! What's wrong? Why are you panicking?
I don't know who we've offended, but they went and doused every single peach tree with toxic herbicide. Our family's decades of hard work is all ruined.
What?
It's over.
I'll go check.
Everything's ruined.
He seems pretty familiar with our orchard. He knows there are no cameras here. He dumps the toxic herbicide and leaves without a moment's hesitation. He doesn't even care about leaving the bottle of toxic herbicide here. He's not scared we'll call the cops. At this point, we don't know if the Pegasus manure is still usable. Even after chemical poisoning, they can actually be saved. Though I've seen it many times, it still blows my mind. Since they can still be saved, let's get to work. Finally, we saved them all. Now Mom and Dad won't be upset anymore.
Don't bother calling. He's probably not in the mood to take your call.
You again? What are you doing here? I already made it clear last time. Your peaches don't measure up to Sinclair's buying standards.
There used to be the Smith's peaches, true, but they'll be gone soon.
What did you do?
I didn't do a thing. I just hope Ms. Sinclair will take pity on a poor peasant like me and throw us a few crumbs.
We saved them all. We'll still get them loaded on time. We've got to get surveillance cameras installed ASAP. Otherwise, without the Pegasus manure this time, we'd have been played and had to swallow it. Once we find the culprit, I'll make them pay. Mom, Dad, I'm back. Chloe, why are you at my house this late?
I kept calling you tonight, but you didn't pick up.
My phone died.
I already know. Don't worry about the liquidated damages. I'll talk to Uncle for you.
What liquidated damages? What do you know?
So about your family's orchard. Your parents told me all about it. You don't have to hide it from me.
Oh, you mean that? Come on, think. How do I explain this to her? The orchard's fine.
Ethan. What's wrong? I'm sorry. You must be feeling awful. I really didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
Don't cry. It's okay, I've got it handled.
You.
The orchard's taken care of.
Don't come near me.
Don't get the wrong idea. That's not what I meant. I just want to set things straight. Actually, about the orchard, it's not as bad as my parents said. I went to take care of it today. This batch of peaches will still make it onto the truck on time. I just explained it to my parents, too.
Oh, that's what you meant. Never mind. It's getting late. I should get going.
I'll walk you out.
No need. My driver's waiting outside.
Boss.
Could you check if this angle works?
Set it however you see fit. Make sure the camera covers the whole orchard. Okay. Great.
Oh, by the way, that Leo guy from your village showed up at Sinclair today and blocked my way. He kept pushing me to buy his peaches. He even said you couldn't be bothered to take his calls. Something feels off.
Okay, got it. Thanks for telling me. About yesterday, maybe Leo really did it. Now that we've got cameras, we won't be short on evidence anymore.
If you run into any problems later, just reach out anytime.
Cousin, why did you drag me to the Smith's orchard? I don't want to watch Ethan rake in money right before my eyes.
That Ethan punk is hiding the miracle fertilizer formula, and he still wants to make money right under Leo's nose. Your cousin here, a few days ago, gave their trees a strong dose of poison. Those perfectly healthy trees all withered away overnight. It's kind of a shame, really. Don't say your cousin doesn't care about you. It was all to get back at him for you.
Cousin? Are you serious?
Of course. Don't you know who your cousin is? See for yourself. How is that possible?
Ethan? I can't believe you actually delivered on time.
Were you worried I wouldn't deliver, or worried about me?
Of course I was worried you wouldn't deliver. I wouldn't be able to answer to my customers.
Do you have any idea how many pre-order calls I've gotten these past few days? The phone rings even in my dreams.
Cousin, didn't you say the Smith family's peach trees had all died?
That can't be! But
You clearly doused every one of my peach trees with toxic herbicide.
Ethan! That's slander. Careful, or I'll sue you. When have I ever been to your orchard?
You didn't. Then how did you tell Bella that my family's peach trees had all died?
I just felt like it.
I'm at home every day hoping that all your peach trees would come to ruin. So what if I said that? Is that a crime? You! Don't you me? Besides, your orchard is doing just fine, isn't it?
Exactly.
Ms. Sinclair, I advise you to keep your eyes open. Don't let certain people pull the wool over your eyes. Look, in broad daylight, they're lying through their teeth. And what's all this about toxic herbicide? I bet he's just trying to use this as an excuse to raise his price. He probably staged the whole thing himself.
Ethan is not how you describe him. I trust my own judgment.
After all, you're just a naive heiress who's never seen how vicious people can be. How can you be sure he's as harmless as you think? Besides, partnering with a farmer drags down the Sinclair Group's prestige.
You don't need to go out of your way to drive a wedge between Ethan and me. Who I partner with is none of your business.
Miss Sinclair, since you're so eager to defend Ethan, could he be your new lover?
Bella, what are you talking about?
Ms. Sinclair, you'd even go for him? I'm not that bad either. How about you pick someone else? Consider me instead.
Ethan? What's the rush? Actually, if it weren't for me calling off the engagement back then, you might not have been able to meet Miss Sinclair. It only cost $288,000 to get such a great opportunity. You've made a killing. You'd better thank me.
Well, you came to me yourself. Perfect. You should be getting the court summons soon. We'll settle this in court.
Ethan, for such a small sum of money, you're really taking this to court? Aren't you ashamed?
What's there to be ashamed of? You won't get away with a single cent.
Ethan, if you need to, I can lend you Sinclair's lawyers.
Then thank you in advance, Miss Sinclair.
You two, we'll see about that. Cousin, let's go.
Excuse me, Miss Sinclair. I didn't expect to run into those two today.
They went too far. I'll send you Sinclair's lawyer's business card. Just get in touch with them directly.
All right.
I'll head back now.
Safe travels.
That Ethan has zero emotional intelligence. He didn't even ask me to stay for dinner.
Speaking of which, last time Mr. Sutton mentioned wanting to get vegetables from me. Because my family's little vegetable patch is too small, I had to turn him down. Now I can figure something out. Get a piece of land to grow vegetables. Oh, by the way, I'll ask around the village if anyone has spare land.
Ethan, what are you doing here?
Uncle, which land in the village is empty? I want to plant something.
There's still a wasteland in the foothills, but nothing can grow on that land. Why are you asking?
Uncle, I'll lease this land. Uncle, I'm leasing this land. The contract's for 5 years.
What's the rent? Ethan, have you lost your mind? The rent for that wasteland isn't much, $3,000 a year, but nothing will grow there. And you're signing for 5 whole years. Take my advice. Just take good care of the family orchard. Don't take on this losing venture.
Don't worry, Uncle. I'm not growing peaches, and I won't lose money.
Oh, I can't talk you out of it. But I'm warning you now. Once you sign the contract, you can't back out.
Don't worry, I won't back out. Soil compaction. Nutrient deficiency. Turning this soil really took a lot of work. Pegasus manure really works. Miss Sinclair, could you help me contact Mr. Sutton?
Ethan, you finally came around. Those farm fresh vegetables you grow, even in the National Fresh Produce Market, they're in a league of their own. Don't worry, as long as you're willing to do this deal, as for the price, Uncle won't shortchange you. Wait for me downstairs. I'll go with you to Sutton.
Sutton truly is a top-tier luxury hotel. A place like this, any random customer could let me live the life of a rich man's wife. Damn, Ethan. He actually had the nerve to threaten me. Once I hook a real big shot, I'll show you how the tables turn. This guy may dress plainly, but he's got real presence. Real rich people are usually low-key.
If we had the ones Ethan grows, those farm fresh vegetables, the hotel would definitely go to the next level. Too bad.
Sir, I see you haven't ordered yet. I took the liberty of preparing a complimentary house fruit platter and warm water. Please enjoy. Sir, I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I lost my footing and got your clothes dirty. Please take it off. I'll have it dry cleaned. Oh, by the way, can I get your contact info so I can return it to you later?
What's your name?
Sir, just call me Bella.
Did you even go through Sutton's orientation?
I'm sorry, Mr. Sutton. I didn't train the new hire properly. That was on me.
Mr. Sutton.
According to hotel policy, Sutton employees are strictly forbidden while on duty from deliberately getting too close to guests, flirting, making suggestive passes, or sneakily asking for their contact info. It's forbidden for any reason to have close personal contact with guests for personal gain. You joined Sutton, but instead of doing your job and working hard, you schemed against customers, cutting corners. As of now, you're fired.
Mr. Sutton, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Please don't fire me.
Take her to pack her stuff.
Get your hands off me. Just because you have money, you think you're all that?
Uncle, Ethan wants to talk to you.
Well, what brings you here today?
Uncle? Last time you said you'd buy our vegetables. Does that still count?
So you've thought it over? Come, let's talk upstairs.
Ethan, what are you doing here?
Why are you always around? Uncle, what's wrong with her?
She's a new hire, but on her first day, she stepped out of line. She took me for a customer and started hitting on me. Ethan, if you two know each other, I can do you a favor and let her keep working at the hotel, but she won't work the lobby anymore.
She hasn't changed a bit. Uncle, we're not close.
Good.
Ethan, after all, we dated for 5 years. You can't just abandon me. For the sake of our 5 years together, please put in a good word for me with Mr. Sutton.
Chloe. Wait, aren't you two together? And how did this other one show up, the one in a 5-year relationship?
Ethan and I aren't what you think. I'll explain later.
Bella, you and I are over. What happens to you is none of my business.
Let's go.
Get back here. You can't do this to me.
These cucumbers are incredible. Ethan, Chloe, you two should try them.
Even though these are cooked plainly, from this plate of cucumbers, I still tasted a unique, refreshing flavor.
These cucumbers, every single one, from the seedling stage, I personally watered and fertilized them until they bore fruit. I'm glad you all like them.
Ethan, you're so awesome.
After we finish this whole meal, we'll top it off with a celestial peach. Even the gods in heaven might not get to enjoy such a carefree life. Good thing I didn't wait in vain. Ethan, From now on, your family's vegetables. Sutton will pay the market price times 5 to buy them all.
5 times the market price? Mr. Sutton really is family with Chloe. Each one is more generous than the last.
Ah, that hit the spot. It's been so long since I've had such a delicious meal.
Uncle! It's fine to splurge once in a while. But don't make a habit of overeating. It's bad for your stomach.
Ethan, today, since everyone's here, tell us the person you like. Is it really our Chloe?
Uncle!
All right. You young people's affairs are none of an old man's business. Now, Chloe, Ethan, Uncle's off to work on his new menu. You two eat up and make yourselves at home.
By now, Bella should have received the summons. Once the verdict is issued, the engagement money. She'll have to return it whether she likes it or not. Miss Sinclair, thanks for seeing me home. I'll head inside now.
Wait, Ethan. Listen. Don't take Uncle's words to heart. And from now on, can you stop calling me Miss Sinclair? Just call me Chloe.
Don't cry. It's okay. It's all taken care of. Are you worried I can't deliver? Or are you worried about me?
The person you like, is it really our Chloe?
Could it be this Miss Sinclair actually likes me? Okay. Chloe.
Then I'll head back to the company.
Chloe. I like you. Will you be my girlfriend?
It's dinner time. Why isn't Ethan back yet? He's not answering his phone either.
He's a grown man. He won't starve himself.
Still, he should have at least told us. Okay. So from today on, you're Chloe Sinclair's boyfriend.
Did you see that? See? Last time Chloe came to our house, I knew there was something between you two. This daughter-in-law is way better than Bella. Now there's finally something to look forward to.
Dad, Mom, you both saw that?
Look at you, so easily embarrassed. A grown man and still shy. Come on, let's go home and eat.
The Sinclair heiress is actually my girlfriend now.
Bella, weren't you supposed to be at Sutton today? Why are you back so early?
Who is it?
Hello, we're from the court. Who is Bella?
I'm Bella. What's going on?
In accordance with the law, we are serving you a copy of the civil complaint and the court summons. The plaintiff, Ethan Smith, has filed a lawsuit demanding a full refund of the engagement money.
What engagement money? That was clearly from when we were dating, and he gave it to me voluntarily as emotional distress compensation. You must have gotten it wrong.
The exact details of the dispute will be determined at the trial. All you need to do is sign the proof of service, show up on time, and attend the court hearing.
What a lousy summons.
Stop. If you deliberately tear up a court summons, that's obstruction of legal proceedings. The court may legally fine you or order judicial detention.
Your Honor, that $288,000 was clearly a gift he gave me voluntarily. We dated willingly. I wasted 5 years of my youth and love. Why should I have to pay it back?
First, the chat records between them clearly show that this sum was engagement money given on the premise of marriage. It was not an unconditional gift. Second, on the day of the engagement party, the video footage, guests at the scene, and witness testimony show that the two parties formally held their engagement ceremony. They publicly established their intention to marry. Relatives, friends, and both families were present to witness it. Third, the two parties never registered their marriage, nor did they live together for an extended period. Since no marital relationship was formed, the large sum paid for the purpose of marriage, the engagement money, has no lawful basis for retention.
My God, this woman is still trying to welch on the debt. She's in the wrong and still making a scene.
Now everyone knows, Ethan, I've already spent all the engagement money. Where am I supposed to get the money to pay him back?
Finally, Bella paid me back. From now on, we go our separate ways.
So, how'd it go? Sinclair's legal team is solid, right?
Chloe, thank you.
Ethan, I'm not calling off the engagement. You need to drop it now.
I must have misheard. What did you say?
Ethan, I know I was wrong. I regret it. Can we just not break the engagement? I've already spent all the engagement money. I really don't have the money to pay you back, so just drop it. Let's just pretend nothing ever happened. Can we just be together from now on?
Bella wants me to drop the lawsuit. Not a chance. You should have thought of that before. What's the point of telling me you're broke? I didn't force you to spend it. Besides, I already have a new girlfriend.
Ethan, I know I was terrible before. You're with Miss Sinclair. I don't mind. I don't need to be your official girlfriend, as long as you drop the lawsuit.
What's wrong with you? You're dreaming. I'm telling you, you're not good enough.
We were together for 5 whole years. Don't you have any feelings for what we had? Are you forcing me to kill myself?
Whether you live or die is none of my business, but the money has to be paid back by the date in the judgment. Bad luck.
Ethan, since you're being so ruthless, then don't blame me for showing no mercy.
Ethan, Uncle told me last time that Sutton's is launching new dishes today. All made with your vegetables. Should we go check it out and we can grab a free meal while we're at it?
Sure, I want to see it too. Uncle pays me 5 times the market price for my vegetables, so how will they price it on the menu?
If it's priced too high, then won't there be any customers?
You get what you pay for. All my produce is top quality. I guarantee once they taste it, they'll be sold on Sutton's new dishes.
Simon, where'd you get all these veggies? Funny thing is, ever since I got anorexia, if I don't have a celestial peach before a meal, I just can't eat anything. This is the first time I haven't had a celestial peach, and I still have a big appetite.
Glad you have an appetite, Mr. Sinclair. Please try this first and see if it's to your liking.
Then I'll dig in. This is so good. With just this braised eggplant, I feel like I could eat 8 bowls of rice.
That's good. To get my hands on these vegetables, I really went out of my way.
By the way, Simon, don't keep me in suspense. So where did these vegetables come from?
Actually, the supplier of these vegetables and of the Sinclair Celestial Peaches is one and the same. This is all thanks to Chloe for setting it up. Otherwise, I would have missed out.
What? The same person? Then it's no wonder that Sutton's dishes can also cure my anorexia.
Exactly. And from now on, Sutton can also supply Celestial Peaches. Mr. Sinclair, from now on, you can come to Sutton's every day for meals. It's not far anyway.
All right. I'll handle it from now on. Don't you dare comp me. All right, I'm stuffed. I'm heading back now.
Okay, go back and spread the word for me.
Boss, we've got a problem. Some customers are making a scene while ordering.
What? A plate of garlic cucumber is $368. Braised eggplant, $409. How can a few plates of vegetables be this expensive? What kind of rip-off joint is this?
It was a bit pricey before, but at least it had Sutton's class, so the price was barely acceptable. Now they've jacked up the prices 5 or 6 times. Such a greedy capitalist. They've got no business being in business.
Folks, recently our restaurant's dishes have all been upgraded, so the prices have gone up accordingly, but I, Sutton, promise you this. Just take one bite of the upgraded dishes and you'll definitely find it worth it.
No matter how much you upgrade, a cucumber dish won't turn into stewed dragon meat. You're charging this much for a plate of cucumber? You're just asking to get reported.
Gentlemen, these dishes are all made from our organic wellness vegetables. Eat them regularly and they'll do you good. Tell you what, why don't you two order a dish and give it a try first? If it's even a little off,
or if you still think it's not worth it,
I'll foot the bill.
For real, I'm recording this just so you know. If you back out later, I'll post the video online so everyone can steer clear.
It's just a few ordinary cabbage leaves. How come it smells so good?
So delicious. This is way too good. Waiter, we'll have one of these too.
It's mealtime, right? Why is the place so empty?
Boss, Sutton Hotel across the street is having a promotion today. They say they've upgraded their dishes. Anyone who eats there today can get a free Celestial Peach.
Those Sinclair Group's $210 a pound, supposedly good for beauty and anti-aging Celestial Peaches.
Free to take. Yeah, boss. If it weren't for work today, I'd go grab some myself. The scar on my face from getting that mole removed hasn't smoothed out. If I had some of Sinclair's celestial peaches, it'd clear that right up.
In your dreams, just do your job. If you dare to slack off, then pack up and leave. Damn it. Are we just gonna let Sutton keep showing us up? No way. At this rate, all the customers will end up going across the street. We can't just be sitting ducks.
Ethan, I'm almost there.
Okay, I'm heading back now.
I've been looking into this Chloe Sinclair for days now. How come that celestial peach supplier hasn't shown up yet? As long as I snatch the celestial peach source, I bet Sutton won't be so hot anymore. All for nothing, this bunch of lousy geese.
What's wrong? What are you looking at?
I don't know if it's just me, but lately I keep feeling like someone's following me.
Hey man, do you know which family in your village is the supplier for Sinclair's celestial peaches?
Another one here for Ethan? Big boss. Boss, their peaches are almost gone. If you want to buy peaches, why not try ours? They're just as good as his.
What is this junk you're growing? You dare pass these off as celestial peaches? And you actually fed them to me? I knew it. Celestial peaches can't be grown by just anyone. These peaches of yours don't even taste like peaches. What a waste of this land. I suggest you chop down all these trees soon and burn them for firewood so you can plant something else. Ethan, why do you always have to get in my way? I got played, but I got the Celestial Peach supplier's info. Ethan's loaded, yet he lives in a dump like this? Who's Ethan? Come out, I need to talk to you.
I'll go check it out.
So you're Ethan?
Yes, and you are?
I'm here to talk business. I'm Victor Vance. I'm the owner of Starlight Restaurant across from Sutton Hotel. Whatever you sell Celestial Peaches for, I'll pay you double. Just promise you won't supply Sutton Hotel or Sinclair Fresh anymore. I'll take it all.
Sorry. Sinclair has already bought out all the Celestial Peaches. I'm not going to break the contract. Please leave.
If you're not satisfied, we can negotiate, as long as it's in my power. The Celestial Peach supply, I'm going to get it no matter what.
Boss Vance, you sure talk big. You've been following me for days, and now, right in front of me, you're trying to poach Sinclair's suppliers. By doing this, Boss Vance, did you think I'd agree?
Ethan, if you team up with Sutton and Sinclair to wreck Starlight's livelihood, I guarantee anything your family grows won't make it out of your village.
Mr. Vance, looks like you've pulled this stunt before.
So what if I have? Messing with someone's money is like killing their parents. I just want to make a little money. What's so wrong with that? Chloe, what have you done? I got a notice.
From now on, every supermarket that supplies Starlight will be blacklisted by Sinclair, just permanently banned from doing business, that's all. Mr. Vance, didn't you say that Sinclair wrecked Starlight's livelihood? Then I'll live up to that reputation.
Chloe, you're ruthless. We'll see about that.
Ethan, he didn't do anything to you, did he?
I'm fine.
Victor Vance is notorious for holding grudges. Watch your back from now on.
Got it.
Cousin, are we really going to burn Ethan's orchard down?
Burn it. Isn't Ethan making his money off these peach trees? We'll light a fire and burn this whole orchard down, then we'll see if he can still be so cocky.
Fine, he forced our hand. If I'm going to suffer, Ethan's not going to have it easy either.
Let's do this. I'll pour the gas. You light it.
Ethan, don't you have Chloe backing you up? After this fire, we'll see who's still willing to help you.
Ever since I got together with Chloe, I haven't really given her anything yet. Next time I see her, I'll bring her this bouquet. She'll be so happy. No, they're gonna burn down the orchard.
Not sure if this is enough.
Cousin, how's it going?
Let's do it.
Ethan, why'd you have to keep pushing me? If you'd been willing to drop the case, we wouldn't have ended up in this mess today. After this fire, keep living your poor life.
What do you two think you're doing?
Water! Go get water! Help! Help!
Bella, Leo, in the middle of the night, you came to my orchard to set it on fire.
Ethan! Didn't you already come to the orchard tonight? Why are you here?
You really do keep tabs on my whereabouts. From the moment you stepped into the orchard, everything you two did was caught on the security cameras.
What? When did you install cameras? How come I didn't know? There weren't any last time I came.
Was that when you used the toxic herbicide?
What toxic herbicide? I don't get it.
That's outrageous. Leo, you're jealous of Ethan. You'd actually commit arson.
And that's not all. Bella even took it to court, and she still won't return the engagement money. Even after the ruling, she still comes to make trouble. Good thing she didn't marry Ethan.
You've all been fooled by Ethan. What he gave me wasn't engagement money at all.
Ethan, call the police. We've got witnesses and evidence. We all saw it. We'll testify for you.
Right, call the police.
Ethan, I lost my head for a second. It was my cousin who dragged me here. Just let me off this once. I know I messed up. Don't call the police on me.
Bella, you're the one who put me up to this.
Enough. If you've got something to say, you can explain yourselves when the police get here.
This tastes terrible. They're totally ripping off the customers.
Yeah.
I can't believe this so-called Starlight restaurant.
It's just across the street from Sutton Hotel. The food here is nothing compared to there. What a shame. It's way too hard to get reservations at Sutton Hotel. You can't even snag one. Forget it. Let's get out of here.
Damn it. Ever since Sutton Hotel upgraded their menu, our customers have been dropping off day by day. Put down what you're doing for a sec. Change out of your uniform. Wear something casual and head over to Sutton's across the street. Take out a few dishes and bring them back. Got it, boss. I'm gonna taste it myself. How good can Sutton Hotel's food really be?
Boss, this is Sutton's braised eggplant, oyster sauce lettuce, garlic cucumber, and scrambled eggs with tomatoes.
That smells good. What's that?
No wonder these days the people coming to Starlight to eat are getting fewer and fewer. Sutton's newly upgraded dishes are absolutely delicious, plus the fruit platter with celestial peaches. What? Just these few home-style dishes? There's not even a piece of meat, and it cost over $1,000. Hello, I'd like to file a complaint.
Chloe, Ethan, you're here. Uncle, it's been a few days.
The hotel business is booming.
This is all thanks to you. If it weren't for Ethan growing the farm-fresh vegetables, I never would have imagined the hotel business would thrive like this.
Uncle, we're here today to let you know Grandpa's birthday banquet is coming up soon. It'll still be held at Sutton.
Right. I almost forgot. I've been so busy. Chloe, don't worry. This year we have our upgraded dishes, plus the celestial peaches as the centerpiece. It'll make the old man's birthday banquet a grand affair.
The Market Regulation Bureau. We've received a complaint from the public. Your restaurant is suspected of selling exorbitantly priced dishes and overcharging illegally. We're now conducting a lawful surprise inspection. Please cooperate.
Sure, we'll cooperate with the inspection.
Home-style dishes at this price. I'd like to see how Sutton Hotel handles this one.
Director, The vegetables in our restaurant are all grown by local farmers. Organic wellness vegetables. Eaten regularly, they relieve fatigue and nourish the stomach and strengthen the body. All the dishes are clearly priced.
What wellness? Just a gimmick. These are clearly just ordinary vegetables.
Service area.
On-site inspection complete. This store's price display is fully transparent and its charges are compliant.
The quality of the ingredients is indeed superior to ordinary market produce. There is no price gouging and no pricing violations.
How is that possible?
Are you the owner of Sutton Hotel?
Yes, I am.
The kitchen hygiene is good. You may continue operating.
Great, thanks for your hard work.
With business this good, I didn't expect a customer to complain.
It's fine. Our prices are a bit high, but we've always had clear pricing, so it's compliant.
I'm afraid the complainer wasn't a customer, but a competitor.
Tall trees catch much wind. Chloe, I'm home.
Ethan? Could it be that guy who followed me last time and reported Uncle?
I remember this guy said he also runs a restaurant. So could he be jealous that Uncle's doing better and report him out of spite?
You got it right. Victor Vance runs Starlight Restaurant, and it's right across from Sutton. I'll warn Uncle.
Okay, don't overthink it. Oh, by the way, I have something for you. I've never gotten you anything. These flowers, they really suit you.
They're so pretty. Oh yeah, I have a gift for you too. At Grandpa's birthday banquet, I'd like to formally introduce you to him.
What's this?
In here, just some outfits I picked out for you. Try them on and let me know if they fit.
This thing. It must have cost millions of dollars, right?
Sweetie, you can't even run a restaurant. What good are you? If Starlight goes under, you'll leave with nothing.
My judgment was spot on, as expected. Let's go. I'll take you to meet Grandpa.
Clothes really do make the man.
These two...
One of them is Su Yihong's niece. The other one can grow celestial peaches.
And healthy foods.
If we wait until they actually get married, I'm afraid there won't be.
Any room left for Starlight? No way. I don't believe that if old Mr. Sinclair knew his precious granddaughter was dating a peasant boyfriend, he would sit back and do nothing.
I'm telling you, ever since Grandpa ate your peaches, he can't get enough of them. If Grandpa finds out that the one who grows celestial peaches is his granddaughter's boyfriend, he'd be over the moon. Grandpa, let me introduce him to you. This is my boyfriend, Ethan.
Hi, Grandpa.
Ethan, what do your folks do? How'd you meet Chloe?
He's just a farmer. Wishing old Mr. Sinclair boundless good fortune and a long, long life. Old Mr. Sinclair, this is the birthday gift I got for you. Last time I saw Miss Sinclair with this young man, I thought it was just a fling. I never thought someone of his status would actually be brought by Miss Sinclair to meet the parents. Ethan, do you even know where you are? Is this a place for you?
Farmer. Chloe, is what he said true?
So what if he's a farmer whose ancestors weren't farmers? Victor. I remember old Mr. Vance used to be a junk collector. Then he rode the wave and made a fortune. And you don't go around bragging about it, do you? If my boyfriend can't come here, then you've got even less right to be here.
You, young lady, you are being disrespectful. Old Mr. Sinclair, is this the Sinclair family's idea of manners?
The Sinclair family's idea of manners? Since when is that any of your business?
Mr. Sinclair, I'm just looking out for the Sinclairs. After all, in this generation of the Sinclairs, Chloe's the only child. She's dating a farmer. He's out of her league. What if he's a social climber? Is he marrying for the Sinclair fortune?
Victor, don't judge others by yourself. You think everyone's like you? You're disgusting.
You!
Grandpa, I'm really just a fruit farmer. I just take care of the orchard and sell peaches and vegetables. Meeting Chloe was also a coincidence.
That's what you say. Who knows if your accident was actually planned? And who knows what tricks this farmer used to make the Sinclair heiress so devoted to him. Mr. Sinclair, you really should talk some sense into Miss Sinclair so she doesn't go down the wrong path.
My niece is just dating someone. How is that going astray? Wishing Mr. Sinclair a long and healthy life. Ethan, you look sharp today, sharp.
Guess who picked it out?
Victor, today is Mr. Sinclair's birthday banquet. It's not the Vance family's private party. Don't flatter yourself.
Fine. Well, since you're here to wish Mr. Sinclair a happy birthday, where's your birthday gift? A farmer like you. Don't tell me you have no decent gift. Are you just trying to wing it?
Who told you? I didn't prepare a birthday gift?
You're just a farmer. What kind of precious birthday gift could you possibly offer? What I prepared for Mr. Sinclair is the finest cordyceps. Since you've prepared something, then bring it out. Let's all take a look.
Grandpa, an honor to meet you. This century-old wild ginseng is a small token of my appreciation, wishing you peace and long life, and may everything go your way.
A century-old wild ginseng, that's auction grade.
With Pegasus manure in hand, I can grow anything, but this wild ginseng...
Took real effort to find a century-old wild ginseng. You're just a farmer. How could you possibly have something like this? Don't tell me you bought a fake just to show off. Mr. Sinclair, would you mind opening the box so everyone here can take a look?
You keep saying I can't produce it, but what if this box contains a genuine century-old wild ginseng?
Impossible. If it really is a century-old wild ginseng, I'll get the hell out of Sutton.
Grandpa, it's fine. Go ahead, open it. Ethan isn't the kind of person to put on a front.
But...
Grandpa, actually, the vegetables at my uncle's hotel and the peaches you love were all grown by Ethan. A century-old wild ginseng is no big deal. I believe Ethan wouldn't lie.
It really is a century-old wild ginseng. Good, good.
Since you've seen it, now get out. I won't see you out.
I'm not leaving. Security!
I'll see myself out.
Grandpa, this is...
This is the Sinclair Group's 5% stake. Sign it, and you'll be a Sinclair shareholder from now on. Consider it a welcome gift.
Grandpa, this is too valuable. I can't accept it.
So many people doubted you just now, and they did you wrong. I never expected the celestial peaches I eat every day to actually be from Chloe's boyfriend who grew them. And they just happened to cure this old man's anorexia. With one move, he pulls out an auction-grade, century-old wild ginseng. From now on, I'm entrusting Chloe to you. I can rest easy.
Grandpa, I'm not ready to marry him yet.
It's only a matter of time. Ethan, from now on, we're family.
That's my boy, all dressed up like a star, so sharp. How'd it go? Did Chloe's folks like you?
I think so.
That's good. I heard some gossip in the village today, saying that Bella and that Leo, for attempted arson, both got 3 years. I watched Bella grow up. How did she go so wrong?
She chose her own path, no one else to blame. If she can truly mend her ways, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Ethan, I regret it. If I'd known it would come to this, I never would have left you.
Ethan, when I get out, you're gonna pay.
Seems like I've seen this before. We can raise chickens in the orchard. It's a win-win. Free-range chicken is also more tender, and with Pegasus manure on hand, I don't have to worry about soil compaction or anything. First, I need to put a fence around the orchard. Done.
Today, we have the honor of interviewing the newly listed agritech company, Pegasus Agritech Corporation's founder, Mr. Ethan Smith. In just 3 years, he went from being a regular fruit farmer to leading over 1,000 farming families to prosperity, creating a brand new miracle in local agriculture. Mr. Smith, congratulations on taking your company public.
Thank you. To get where we are today, it wasn't just me. It was all of us who worked the land well and paved the way.
Grandpa, I always said I had good taste.
Isn't this boring?
Not at all. Let's go. I have to have dinner with Grandpa tonight. He just called to hurry me up. The driver is waiting for us downstairs.
Chloe, you know what? The first time I went to Sinclair, looking at the Sinclair building, I thought, maybe someday I'd have a building of my own.
Now you've made that dream come true.
Yeah. Chloe, I've already seen the wedding decorations. You're absolutely gonna love it. What do you want?
Ethan, I'm here to pay you back. Ethan, I owe you an apology for what I did to you back then. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
Fine. Apology accepted. Anything else?
No, nothing. If I hadn't broken up with Ethan back then, would I be the one sitting in the car now?
I shouldn't have believed him. 3 years ago, he fed me empty promises, said I'd get promoted. But 3 years later, I'm already the boss, and I'm still here shoveling horse manure.
The empty promises you mentioned. Could it be you were talking about me?
I wouldn't dare. My lord is wise.
So you're saying you don't want to shovel horse manure anymore?
The company still lives off Pegasus manure. If you don't let me stay in the celestial realm, I'm done for. My lord, I was wrong. I really want to shovel horse manure. I can't live without this job.
All right. Starting today, you're the supervisor of the royal stables. It's time for court. Go on. The Celestial Emperor is waiting for you.
Off to court. After all this time as master of the stable. This is my first time leaving the royal stables to travel the celestial realm. This is awesome. Could this be the Celestial Emperor's manifestation?
You're the new supervisor of the royal stables.
Yes. I pay my respects to the Celestial Emperor.
From now on, all affairs of the royal stables will be in your charge. You may leave now.
Yes. Thank you, Celestial Emperor. I've met the Celestial Emperor now. From now on, I'm the Celestial Emperor's personally appointed supervisor of the royal stables.
Ethan! You got me thrown in jail. Why do you get to be the winner instead? All of this should have been mine.
I do.
Ethan, go to hell. Ethan!
Why? Chloe! I finally married you.